This is going to be a good one, Bert. Hey there, everybody. I'm me, that's Bert, and this is the Novajoka Picture Show. This movie's called Scalps. Let's talk about it. The movie opens with someone driving, and what the hell is that? Hang on. Something isn't quite right here. Hakuna Matata! That's better. Anyway, this guy likes to party. Let's hope he's not picking up his kids from school. He finds a cave entrance and does some good old-fashioned, rock whittling? Get a drink of water here. Why? Okay, so now we're at a college or something, and what kind of freaky creeper smile is that?
Oh, pardon me, miss. Is this the way to the elephant's graveyard?
This is the professor, and he's about to go on a big expedition. But this lady has some bad news.
This is a letter from the State Department of California, and it says, it is now and has always been illegal practice to dig or otherwise excavate in any way any and all Indian graveyards in the state of California.
And she's like, you're not going to take any Indian stuff, are you? And he's like, no. And she's like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, I'm not going to take any Indian stuff. But he's fucking lying. And here's our victims. I mean characters.
Oh, come on, guys. You'd think we were going to Europe.
Bitch. It's good to know they're all such good friends. The professor shows up and says he can't go with them because he's got to do professor stuff. But they can go ahead and he'll catch up later.
And remember, if anyone should ask, this is just a field trip. You're not digging for anything, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone is gonna die and it's all your fault. So they hit the road, and I had to edit the shit out of this because this driving scene goes on for like 5 minutes.
Oh, Jesus!
What is it?
The car. It's overheating. Better pull over before the radiator blows.
So they pull over to check the engine, and Kershaw is out here putting in work on DJ, but she's too busy playing the worst drum solo ever.
What are those things?
They're prayer sticks. The Indians used them to become one with the gods.
That's the look of a man rethinking his boner. They get back on the road and come across a gas station that is apparently right next to a goddamn airport.
Need gas?
Yeah, fill it up.
Bitch!
There's an Indian sitting outside the gas station, and his name is Billy Ironwing. Let's all take a minute to appreciate how badass that is. Okay, moving on. Billy follows the kids into the store and warns them of the dangers of the place they're going. You know, like this.
It's got a death curse!
Back on the road, they come across that guy's truck from the beginning.
Looks like it's abandoned.
Must be.
Y'all got a bottle of water? They finally arrive, and DJ goes from 0 to ominous as fuck. At night, the gang gathers around the fire for some beers. Kershaw puts in more work on DJ, but it ain't happening, dude.
Friend Zone.
The next day, the gang goes digging, but DJ's not a fan.
I don't think we should be doing this.
What do you mean?
We shouldn't be robbing these lands. People died here. Stop it, all of you! Stop digging before it's too late!
Later that night, Kershaw gives everyone a history lesson.
Actually, the Indians learned about scalping from the white man.
And these two are like, whatever, nerd, and then they go make out on a rock. Professor! Ben takes notes on the stuff they dug up, but one of the items is spooky. He shows Kershaw and he's like, look man, this bowl filled up with blood. And Kershaw's like, I don't know motherfucker, sometimes bowls fill up with blood. Randy and Louise finish their sexy time and head back to camp. But then they come across a mysterious campfire.
What's wrong?
This fire. There's no heat.
What?
Holy shit.
Let's get the hell out of here! Are you okay?
Well, other than the soot on my face and the shit in my pants, I'm fine. They go back to camp and Randy's acting weird and Louise is like, tell him about the fire. And he's like, what fire, LOL?
You know we saw it.
Look, I think you bored them all enough with your stupid ghost stories. Why don't you just shut up?
Damn. I know it has a double meaning in this movie, but Randy is a savage. The next day, they go right back to digging because not enough weird shit has happened to them. Later that night, it's more beers by the fire. Randy and Louise go off for another round of sexy time, but things go bad pretty quick. Randy changes from regular asshole to killer asshole. Those were actually pretty good effects. Randy goes back to camp and tells them Louise is hurt and they should go look for her. But he's just going to hang back here because he's tired from murdering her. He doesn't say that last part. If you didn't know, that's your cue to run. The other three find Louise and the gang runs back to camp and asks where Randy went, but DJ is acting weirder than usual. Ben checks the car and is like, fuck my life.
Did Randy do that? The distributor's been cut loose.
So Ben goes and gets the gun, and Ellen is like, is this gonna be the big climax of the movie? And Ben is like, nah, we still gotta pad this thing out. Let's add a whole other day. So now they finally decide to start talking about what they plan on getting ready to do.
Can't we fix the car? There must be something.
It's shot.
There was a truck up the road.
So Ben runs to the truck, but it's been dismantled too. So he takes a little break to enjoy some ice-cold, refreshing... Oh shit. Hang on. Let's see that again. Yep. That's his scalp. Later that fucking night, really? Why didn't anyone else go to the truck? They all knew where it was, it just... Never mind. Never mind.
He should be back by now.
Well, if he isn't back by morning, we'll go look for him.
I can't take this. I've got to know if he's okay.
She's so worried she's dead asleep in the next scene. but she wakes up when she hears Ben's voice.
Where are you?
Over here.
Follow my voice.
Follow my voice.
She follows his voice and, oh no, it's a trap. He's tricked her. He's sneaky Indian spirit. No. So she runs away, but this time he's got a bow and arrow and he gets her right in the shoulder. But she keeps running and then, oh, wait, what? Wait, is that Rambo? Oh man, what'd you do that for? Is that Hawkeye? Oh, come on, man. That's not, what did she ever do to you? You can't just do it. Oh, Legolas? What? You guys are supposed to be good, man. That's not cool. Kershaw hears the scream and runs to the rescue. Then walks to the rescue. Then crouches to the rescue. They fight, but Kershaw gets the upper hand. Ugh! He hit him so hard he ripped the latex. Kershaw goes back to the car to check on DJ, when all of a sudden...
Get down!
Randy went from a regular asshole to a killer asshole to a dead asshole. Just as nature intended.
DJ, it's okay. You can come out now.
The next day, the professor finally shows up. He looks for the kids and takes an arrow right in the fucking eyeball. Ugh! Holy shit, it was Linda Blair all along. And that was Scalps. What'd you think, Bert? Well, that's all for this episode. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I also have a book out, and I'll put a link in the description below. And on behalf of Bert and myself and everyone else here at Novajoka, keep it real and keep it